Steve Mason, and you are watching Musicorama TV here in Switzerland. Bonne nuit. Steve Mason, definitely, of course. Why? Well, Black Affair, is something I did and something I really enjoyed, but it felt like something that was very much a snapshot of time. But now I kind of, I've made music, Beat a Band, King Biscuit Time, Steve Mason, Black Affair, and it just got to the point where I had to use my own name and kind of be, step out from the shadow and say hello, because when you've made music under so many different names, it just gets a bit crazy, and you have to kind of, as you get older, it just becomes ridiculous if you're making some crazy name. You have to be your own name at some point. People see me as controversial because I don't, I haven't had media training. I say what I think. I have political opinions, which I'm not afraid to discuss and talk about. And a lot of people are in the media. A lot of people are afraid to talk about those issues, things that are happening in the world right now, things that have been happening over the past 10 years, dangerous situations, and people are afraid to talk about them because they don't want to lose, they don't want to be kind of seen as being dangerous, so they might lose their little bit of fame or something like that, but I don't care about that. I'm an artist, and I think it's important that people stand up and say what's happening in the world, and in my country, and in Europe, because there's terrible things happening. Our governments are responsible for terrible things, and we need to be aware of that, and we need to be aware of what's happening to our freedoms, as well as to people's freedoms in other countries. So, to me, that's not controversial. That should be normal. People should be aware of that, and people should be talking about it because it's very important and it's happening right now, and we need to do something about it. So. I don't think I'm controversial. I think I should be the normal guy, Some songs are for a woman. Mostly I just write about me, though. I write about... they're all about me, but some are... how I've been affected by maybe the breakup of a relationship with a woman or something like this, or, and as you get older, you think, is that the last girl I'm ever going to meet who I fall in love with, and have I missed the chance of getting married and having a family and these things? You kind of, as you get older, you don't just think, okay, we're just going to, where's the next girl, you're like this, but as you get older, you start to think, what if that was my last chance, what if there's no more women I'm going to really fall in love with, and really want to have a future with. But luckily, I have found another girl. I'm very much in love now, so it's fine. But so yeah, it's kind of an album about sadness and loss, and then kind of fighting back and recovering and feeling good again and moving forwards. I think it depends on the song. These 10 songs they're quite strong songs. So I could sit down and play them on the acoustic guitar and they sound good. So you can kind of treat them any way you want. If you want to make them really, really big and dramatic with orchestra, you can, or like a Letter In, which is just very, very simple with the acoustic guitar and some small noises. So I think the song really dictates which direction you kind of go in, and if it's a strong song, sometimes you don't have to do a lot. You can just kind of leave and let the vocal be the strong point, I think the opposite, the opposite to me is obviously people like pop, like real pop music people, like um, who's a real pop music person, like Lady Gaga. Well, no, not really Lady Gaga, no, because she's interesting because she's an art. She's like a real artist, and she has ideas about what she wants to do, and it's a complete package. And I don't really like her music, but I'm glad that she exists because pop music's kind of missed people like that for a while. I think she's a little bit too obsessed with Madonna. Maybe she needs to get a little bit more of her own style. But it's hard because Madonna's done so much. But the people that are opposite to me are the people that don't write the songs. They're just puppets for the record company. They have no personality, and they just they're too busy dancing and working on their bodies. Was hmm? Boy bands, exactly. Yeah, I mean to me they're the fluff in the belly button. They're not important. They just pull it out, throw it away. Not important at all. I think in music, obviously the big thing is the internet has just had a huge effect on the music industry and on musicians and on the way we consume music and uh, on every single aspect. It's been huge, like a total revolution. Um, that's been the most important thing, and in a lot of ways, it's been really, really good, and in some ways, excuse me, it's been very difficult. Um, but I think that slowly everything will kind of find a way, and people will be able to, artists like me will be able to make money from what we do again, because everybody needs to make money from survive. This is what I do for a living. It's my job, so I have to make money from doing it. And if that's not from record sales, then it has to be from something else. So, but so that that's an important thing that artists need to start making some money again, from what they do. I think the big thing, really, the most important thing that's happened in music is the internet. It's really had a dramatic effect. No guts, no glory.